It's been 100 days since Governor Bill Haslam and his administration have taken office, and it has been eventful, very busy. Governor Haslam, talk to us a little bit about the achievements of the first 100 days.
Well, it has been busy. I have loved it, but it is a whirlwind. I think we've obviously, while legislature has been in session, focused on some key initiatives there, which we really think can make a difference. We were pleased to pass the tenure reform bill, some other significant pieces of the charter reform legislation, tort reform bill, which we think is progressing along nicely. So we're excited about that. Obviously, the biggest thing we've done is propose a budget, which is, I think, in the process of getting approved. But that does two things. It helps you set your priorities for the state, and it forced us to make some difficult decisions in tight budget times.
And you asked each department to do a top-to-bottom review. Economic and Community Development came back with their results first. Tell us a little bit about the restructuring that's going to be happening there.
What we're asking every department to do is to say, start over. If you were beginning this department new, you didn't inherit it as it was, would you build it the same way it is now in terms of two things, the strategy for your department and the structure? And so Economic Development went first. And they really just completed a process over 60 days. They talked to people all across the state, and I think 13 round tables, and talked to 400 people and brought in lots of free advice from folks. And really, I couldn't be more pleased with the result. Their focus, they knew, was going to be on making Tennessee the best location in the state for high-quality jobs. Came out with three or four key new conclusions. 6 clusters we're going to focus on. There's all sorts of businesses, but there's certain ones we think make the most sense for Tennessee, and we're going to focus on that. Number 2, we're going to take a regional approach to job creation in Tennessee. 9 different regions, each with a director. That person becomes an ombudsman, if you will, for that entire region, whether you need help with a local engineering office or a local mayor, local chamber of commerce folks, TVA, whoever. The other thing we're going to do is to focus heavily on our existing businesses. That regional approach will help us there, but as governor and our commissioner, Bill Haggerty, we're going to spend a lot of time out on the road, head-to-head, one-on-one conversations with folks, encouraging them to continue growing in Tennessee.
With the top-to-bottom review, you asked each state department to ask themselves, should state government be doing this? And with an ECD has chosen no longer to offer local planning.
These are tough budget times, and we really do have $1.5 billion less than we did before. And in doing that, I asked every commissioner to first ask the question, should we be doing this function? Commissioner Haggerty identified a local planning office assistance that the state's doing that I'm not certain is the appropriate state function. So that's a function that local governments have been buying from us, and that we'll ask them to get that from others now.
And we'll have more results from the top to bottom reviews in the weeks to come from your state government.